I think Transit was a very good map overall. I think they did a lot of things right, but I think they got some things wrong. One of those things being wrong is the characters. I'm sure you've heard not millions, but tons of people say, "Oh, they want Richtofen and Dempsey and Nikolai and Takeo back. The old characters were so much better," and they are. Now, obviously, they're not going to bring all of them back for Die Rise, but you may have heard that, or you may have seen for yourself, that Marlton was not shown in the Die Rise trailer. Some people think he's turned zombie and there's going to be a new character. But I've read on the Call of Duty forums, just the regular, when you go to the callofduty.com zombie forums, I don't know who the exact person was, but who posted it, but if I find out, I'll give them credit in the description, even though like 20 people are probably going to watch this anyway, probably even less, so it's not like I doubt they're going to care. But basically what the forum said was that they had a theory that since Marlton wasn't in the trailer, they're going to bring back an old character in each. They're going to bring back one of the characters in each of the new maps. So he said that since Die Rise is going to be in China or in the Far East, he thought that Takeo was going to return since he's from the Far East. I think that's very realistic. I love to see it. I think everyone wants the new characters back. The old characters back. I don't like the new characters. I think they're not funny at all. They don't say any really cool quotes. They're just not fun to play with. I think Richtofen and Dempsey and Nikolai and Takeo, they're so fun to play with. They said really funny quotes, and they're really kick ass. I mean, no other way to put it. I don't know how they could work that into the storyline, but zombies, I mean, come on, anything could happen. They could explain anything. There's teleportation, there's going on the moon. They can explain the simple thing. But I'd love to see each of the characters return for one map. I mean, let's say the next one is in Russia, then Nikolai would return. The next map is in America, then Dempsey would return. And then the last map is in Germany, and then Richtofen would return. I just think it would give a good taste of the old days back, and I think lots of people are missing the old days of zombies. I'm not the only one. I think the characters are a big part of the game. They make the game more enjoyable. And what I did notice is that what was I gonna say? I just lost thought for a moment. What I did notice in Black Ops 2 is the characters repeat themselves a lot. I mean, I find myself hearing the same Misty quote like 5 times when I'm playing. She says like 5 times. She says the same things like over and over again. When I play as Richtofen, they only repeat themselves like maybe like once every game. They would repeat something. They said new things. Lots of times I would play the game and I would hear quotes I never even heard before. With this, I feel like I've heard every single quote they have to say. As turns in each character, I hate Misty. I hate playing as her. Lots of people like her. I just don't find her funny. She's not really fun to play with. That sounded wrong, but she's not fun to control, I should say. Rustman, he doesn't really say all that much. He's alright, I guess. Stuhlinger, meh. Once again, I mean, he has one comical quote where he says, "Oh, we need ammo and cheese," or whatever, something about cheese. I kind of laughed the first time I heard that. Marlton, I actually don't mind Marlton. I think he's pretty comical. I mean, he doesn't say that funny stuff, but I think his character, like his character or whatever, is a good character. The nerd, I kind of like that. But in terms of these characters, I think this is the worst group of characters we've seen. Of course, other than the unknown soldiers of Noct, even though I preferred playing as unknown soldiers compared to these guys. But the original characters are obviously the best, I would say. Then they had the Call of the Dead celebrities. I like those characters. I think they're way better than these. And of course, you have the five characters with JFK, uh, Nixon, Castro, and then Robert McNamara or something like that. I think they're good. I love playing as JFK. They're okay overall, those characters. But I think these are the worst characters of all. I hate them, to be honest. So I think that theory of bringing one character back for each map pack would be, I think it would be great. I'd love to see it, and I know lots of other people's would. So, goodbye.